A young girl gone to school, a bright future destroyed because of one night. He just woke up one morning and say, oh, I need to kill somebody, and chose his girlfriend. May her soul rest in peace, and may justice speak louder than any lie.
I murdered my girlfriend.
Why?
I have no reason for murdering her.
You have no reason.
Yes,
She did not offend
she did not offend me at all.
Today's story is one of the most painful and confusing cases I have ever talked about. A young girl, polytechnic student, full of life, full of dreams, followed the man she loved and ended up in the hands of death. I mean, this is so scary, and I am going to be explaining it in a way that everyone there is going to understand. So you just have to, listen attentively, and also don't forget to watch it to the end. The person who killed her is not a stranger. He is not a thief. He is not a kidnapper in this case. But I think he is way more dangerous than any of these people I mentioned. It was her own boyfriend, a young man like her, a polytechnic student called Chukwudi Oweniwe. He treated his girlfriend to a lonely bush path at night at Ayedeogbe community in Ondo State. I think around the bush path area of Ondo State this happened, 2017. And there, he strangled her with his own bare hands. But the most shocking thing is this: when he was arrested and interrogated, he said he has no reason for killing her. Like, he just thought of killing somebody, and you think killing your girlfriend will be fine? That was exactly what he meant. And they even asked him if he do drugs. He said no, he doesn't take drugs, he doesn't drink, he doesn't do anything like that. But behold, what he said was actually kind of shocking, and it is funny at the same time, very serious, which we all here needs to deliberate on, because he said evil spirit entered him. So my people, how can somebody take a life and say no reason? Does it actually sound okay? Like, if I were a journalist there, I would actually ask the same question. Like, do you take India aid? I heard somebody asking him such question.
No.
It is actually kind of weird to hear somebody who killed someone say he has no reason for it. Both of them were young, both of them were students. Both of them were supposed to be studying, chasing their future and preparing for life after school. Chukwudi and Femi were known as lovers in the campus. People see them and people admire the way they loved each other. And people even say this relationship is kind of peaceful. To see how this love used to be strong, people went ahead to call Chukwudi a woman rapper because of the kind of love he was actually showing to this girl, Ifemi. People called him woman rapper. In Nigeria, when a man starts loving his woman beyond people's imagination, the next thing they say, they label him as a woman rapper. But there was something nobody knew. Nobody knew that deep inside this young man, something dark was actually growing. Something he was hiding. Something he never told anybody. Something that actually pushed him to do what he did to Ifemi. Like, he did the unthinkable. Honestly, the unthinkable. So I'm going to be taking it step by step, because from the look of things, according to investigation and according to police reports, yes, it was in the evening, a quiet night, no noise, no crowd. Most villagers had gone inside their houses already, and it was kind of arranged, and I think that was the right time any evil can take place. So Chukwudi called his girlfriend Ifemi. He told her that he needed to see her urgently. So he convinced her that it was something serious, something very private, something they needed to talk about alone. As a loving girlfriend, she followed him. She didn't suspect anything. No one will suspect. No one will suspect anything. No one will actually suspect anything. She didn't urge. She trusted him, because when love enters the heart, you don't expect danger from the person standing beside you. And that is one thing that I'll be talking about. So Chukwudi took Ifemi into the bush, I think around Adewe community. They walked through the bush path, all alone, a very lonely area. No one else was there, and they kept going, and they kept going. So according to reports, some villagers reported hearing a female voice crying, not shouting loud, just crying like someone begging softly for her life. What really happened inside the bush? Like, I hope you don't want to hear this. According to Chukwudi's confession, he suddenly grabbed Ifemi from behind. Ifemi was struggling, trying to fight back to make sure she escaped. Maybe as she was fighting, she would probably say to herself, let me fight and see who is actually trying to kill us. Not knowing that the person trying to kill her is her own boyfriend. After everything, Chukwudi succeeded in overpowering Ifemi. He pressed her neck, squeezed it tight. He used both hands. Her throat was locked. Imagine her last moment. Her eyes shaking, her hands trying to push him away, her heart beating fast, her voice fading until she couldn't fight anymore. He strangled Ifemi until Ifemi fell on the ground lifeless. Then, Chukwudi walked out of the bush, leaving her body there lifeless, all by itself in the dark. But when the police arrested Chukwudi, they expected at least a reason for killing his lover Ifemi. Maybe jealousy, maybe money, maybe relationship problem, or any kind of argument. But what Chukwudi said, nothing. He said absolutely nothing happened. No reason. He didn't give any reason killing his lover Ifemi. Journalists even asked him, do you take India hemp? He said no. They further asked him, do you take drugs? He said no. And they asked him, so what came over you? And he said, evil spirit.
Friend, I have no reason for murdering her.
You have no reason.
Yes,
She did not offend
she did not offend me at all.
you. You take it down.
No,
Then what came over you that
evil spirit came over me.
That was all he could say. How would somebody plan, trick his girlfriend, take her into the bush and kill her? And at the end of the day, he said no reason. And he expects the general public, like the police especially, to believe what he said. I mean, who is going to believe such lies? That was a blatant lie. In real life, nobody kills without reason. There is always something hidden. There is always something the suspect is afraid to say. So today I think I am going to break down the possible truth behind these actions. Sometimes jealousy is one of the biggest killers in relationship. If a man feels insecure and if he believes the girlfriend is doing better than him, if he thinks she wants to leave him, or if he sees her talking to another guy, some men turn that insecurity into anger. Anger becomes violence, and violence becomes dangerous or murder. Even if he refuses to admit it, jealousy may have been burning inside Chukwudi, and he never wants to say it. Some men hate losing control. All they want is full power over the girl. Once the girl starts standing up for herself, once she starts speaking her mind, and once she shows sign of independency, they feel threatened. Like, yes, these men feel threatened. A man with a fragile ego can do something stupid just to feel in charge. Ifemi was already becoming popular in campus. She had friends, she had dreams, she had a future. Maybe he felt she was outgrowing him. Who knows? Some men will rather destroy what they cannot control. Sometimes couples argue privately and people outside don't know. It could be they had heated argument earlier before the incident, or maybe she told him something he couldn't handle. Maybe she confronted him about money or about cheating, or maybe she even told him that she's tired of the relationship, that she wanted to break up. Because do you know, a breakup has made so many unstable men turn violent instantly. No one knows Chukwudi may be hiding this argument from the public, because when he claimed evil spirit entered him, it may be his way of hiding a deeper involvement. Some are told to even prove themselves after joining a certain group. Chukwudi may not want to mention the real people behind him. He may be scared of exposing those who influenced him. No one knows. Maybe it's worse. Evil spirit entered me may be a coded message. He said no reason because he is hiding the truth. He knows the truth will increase his punishment. He is ashamed of the real motive. He doesn't want his family to be disgraced. And again, he doesn't want people to know the fights they had. He wants the case to look like madness, so people may pity him. And also the court may pity him and reduce his punishment. What do you think about that? For all I care, and as far as I'm concerned, no one kills without no reason. Chukwudi knows exactly why he killed Ifemi. He just doesn't want to say it. A young girl gone to school, a bright future destroyed because of one night. One man, one evil decision. And at the end of the day, he said, no reason, nothing. He just woke up one morning and say, oh, I need to kill somebody, and chose his girlfriend. May her soul rest in peace, and may justice speak louder than any lie. So guys, if you are around anywhere in the world, US, Canada, South Africa, Cameroon, Morocco, Togo, and if you have any crime news happening in your country, please alert us. Contact me at my Gmail, godly678@gmail.com. Contact me there and you will be rewarded. Honestly, you will be rewarded. Give me details, give me all the things that happened concerning the news, so I can be, giving you guys updates every seconds. So if you're interested, anything happened concerning crime in your country, just hit me at my email. Alright? Okay guys, we're going to see you guys on our next crime story. Do have a wonderful time, and remember to stay vigilant in all you do. Trust no one. You can love, but don't give your trust all to any man or any woman.
The state, and her girlfriend also of that institution, she tricked the girl and they took her to the bush and killed her. He was arrested, the corpse of the girl, the deceased recovered, and he will be prosecuted for his
I murdered my girlfriend.
Why?
I have no reason for murdering her.
You have no reason.
Yes,
She did not offend
she did not offend me at all.
you. You take Indian.
No,
Then what came over you? That's
evil spirit came over me.